WWE Bad Blood is this Saturday, 6 p.m. Bell time, special start time, 3 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Central, as Hotlanta will be lit, and some of the fiercest feuds in WWE culminate this Saturday. And we're going to talk about another one here. Make sure you guys super kick that subscribe button, like or bomb that like button, backdrop that bell, sound off in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts on this match and any other match, and how do you see it playing out as former brothers. Am I my brother's keeper? Damian Priest, the Punisher, takes on the Prince, Finn Balor. And this feud has been brewing for over a year. And we kind of got the explanation from Finn Balor about him losing his World Heavyweight Championship opportunity against Seth Rollins at last year's SummerSlam and blaming that on Damian Priest. 365 days later at SummerSlam, it culminates with Finn Balor turning on Damian Priest. We've seen Dominic turn on Rhea Ripley, the Liv Morgan inclusion in the Judgment Day. You got Carlito, JD McNugget, JD McFish, JD McFlurry, JD McCrispy, JD McDonough as well. And they're still tag team champions, him and Finn Balor. What the hell are we doing with the tag team divisions on Raw and SmackDown? Especially Raw. They've only defended those titles, maybe twice? I mean, I know I've gotten on the Young Bucks in AEW with their lack of care and defense of the tag team titles and lack of just interest and overall intrigue in the tag division. But WWE isn't doing much better, especially on the Red brand on Monday night, as Finn and JD have the tag titles, but it's really crickets, because we don't care about it. We don't really have a direction of where they're going to defend those tag titles next, any type of storyline. It looks like the Damian Priest Finn Balor storyline and the Rhea Ripley Liv Morgan storyline are really the two biggest storylines on Raw, especially considering CM Punk and Drew McIntyre, which is the biggest storyline, is getting ready to culminate and get to its conclusion. Damian Priest and Finn Balor is just getting started, honestly, and Rhea and Liv, they have more legs as well. If they want to go that far, I'll do my prediction on them. Make sure you check out that video. But a lot of people thought Damian Priest and Finn Balor could be even a WrestleMania match. I don't think they can keep it interesting that long. Bad Blood in Atlanta, the name of the pay-per-view, why they brought it back after all of these years. A grudge match on the undercard, a blood feud, no title involved. Family, stable, former stablemates, brothers, one turned on the other, culminating at the pay-per-view. The only thing here is if you have Damian Priest win, which it seems like they have big plans for Damian Priest. He's one of their hottest baby faces. He's done some great work in 2024, winning the world title. It looks like he is the babyface here. And if you have him beat Finn Balor in his first match, the feud is done. The feud has no legs. The feud has no purpose. And really, Finn Balor and the Judgment Day are looked at as losers, and they have no validity or legitimacy moving forward. Finn Balor recently re-signed with the WWE. We know Triple H loves Finn Balor. We know Finn Balor loves Triple H. I expect big things from Finn Balor in this run under this new deal. Finn Balor at 5 years of age, looks amazing, looks great, in great shape, can go in the ring with anybody. He has, like I said, taken a lot of losses. He is one half of the tag team champions. I think it's time we really start to push Finn Balor as a guy that in 2025 should be a world championship contender. Guys like Finn Balor, guys like Damian Priest again. You got a guy in Braun Breaker eventually. You have some guys like Carmelo Hayes. You got LA Knight. You got Kevin Owens. You got a lot of guys who deserve a shot to be in that main event. Obviously, Gunther isn't winning the belt anytime soon, losing the belt anytime soon. Jey Uso just won the IC title. So I don't really know who's going to take it from Jay. Is it going to be Braun Breaker? But we see Braun Breaker appearing to be a babyface now. So what do they do there? Do they give the IC title to American Made and Chad Gable to give them a big win? Maybe give the tag titles to the Creeds. Gable has the IC title. The Creeds have the tag team titles. A legitimate stable right then and there, and they're off and running. I think Finn Balor deserves a big push, and I think it starts here. Finn Balor is the leader of the Judgment Day. He is the big heel on Monday night. You got Gunther, you got Drew McIntyre, but right in that third role and fourth role, respectively, are Finn Balor, Liv Morgan, Finn Balor, whomever you want to place where. They're two of the bigger heels on the show. And I think a win for Finn Balor would do wonders here. We already saw Dominic and Liv lose to Rhea and Damian Priest at Bash in Berlin in the mixed tag match. So I think it's only right that Judgment Day, who I thought needed a win there, needs a win here. Obviously, they don't win at the tag team match. I get it. You keep the baby faces with the win. They chase, they get their opportunities one-on-one. I think in the one-on-one matches, not only Finn Balor, but I think Liv Morgan also needs to win. I think Finn does defeat Damian Priest. Is it by Judgment Day interference? Is it by potentially a new Judgment Day member, a new piece of the Judgment Day puzzle added in by Finn Balor? I don't know. Do we see, like I said, something happen, nefarious means, Finn Balor cheats, he used the title, a low blow, interference. However it works out, Finn Balor needs a win. After the demon just being buried, in my opinion, losing to Roman Reigns with a rope, just splattering, getting cut by a production crew, or him losing in Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania The Edge and getting all of these stitches in his head. Finn Balor needs a big win on a premium live event. We saw the heel turn. We see what they've been teasing. The story is there. The character development is there. The intrigue and reasoning as why it's happening is there. And I think Damian Priest can afford to lose to Finn Balor. They can wrestle again in Saudi. Maybe this can extend to a Survivor Series. Maybe we get them on opposite teams in some sort of War Games match. Or, like I mentioned, Saturday night main event. And that's coming up in December. They're going to need marquee matches. They got 2 hours on network television. I think we're going to get at least 2 to 3 marquee main event pay-per-view quality matches. And Damian Priest and Finn Balor, maybe the third match in their feud, a stipulation match, maybe a steel cage, maybe some type of street fight, maybe a first blood match, maybe some type of intriguing stipulation. I might have even liked to see this match be a first blood match potentially, but this is the first match, so obviously you don't want to give the gimmick match away. So if they build to it, maybe at a Survivor Series or at a Saturday night's main event, I could see it and Damian Priest ultimately winning the feud. But I think Finn Balor needs to win here. Judgment Day needs to win here. Finn needs to look strong, win by keeping Damian strong with some interference. And I think Finn Balor should be the person to win here. And I think Finn Balor should move into someone we take serious heading into 2025 as a guy who should be in the main event picture for the World Heavyweight Championship if he's going to remain on Raw. Raw is moving to Netflix. They have a lot of big things coming up in 2025. Won the first ever Universal Championship, got hurt. He re-signed with WWE. He's in the twilight of his career. He's closer to the end than the beginning. Let's get Finn Balor where he needs to be. And I think Damian Priest is the right babyface. They have the right dynamic. I think they'll put on a good match. Their NXT matches were really, really good. I think Finn Balor has beaten Damian Priest before. So I think he continues his winning ways here. I think Priest ultimately comes back in the feud, and we see a draw to Survivor Series, maybe even Saturday night's main event. But what say you? Super kick that subscribe button, like a bomb that like button, backdrop that bell. We'll be live on Saturday at 6 p.m. Bell time, special start time, 3 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Central for Bad Blood from Hotland. And we know the crowd's going to be lit. Should be a big show. A lot of newsworthy moments. You know, we'll be here to break down each and every single one. Let us know your thoughts on Damian Priest and Finn Balor. I'm going with Finn Balor. And check out all the other previews on the channel as well. God's favorite host signing off. We'll see you Saturday for Bad Blood and back for more previews on the channel.